All right. I think we're live. And thanks everyone for joining us. This is Chill Filter's first annual, but not annual. It's going to be a monthly thing. Drink along. It feels different saying first annual versus first monthly. Yeah.
What's Latin? Is it Latin?
Mensis.
That's 12.
Mensis. No, 12 is like dodec something.
Okay. Welcome to Chill Filter's Dodec Annual.
Yeah, Dodec Annual. Mm-hmm.
The Dodec Annual Drink Along. Ooh, that's got a ring to it.
That's like bi-weekly. Is it twice a week or is it every other week? Yeah.
It's Dodec Annually.
Yeah. Inaugural. That's probably the best way. Embellish. John Hughes chipped in, and inaugural is probably much more appropriate.
Oh, man.
So we, as most of you guys know, especially our Patreon listeners, we are drinking Stellum rye today, and we got a little bit of a order of business today. And speaking of business, hit us up on patreon.com if you're listening for the first time and want to be a part of people like John Hughes or Miles Ferguson or Mike Cook have already been sent a sample of Stellum rye via the Manly Courier. And so super manly. Like, I mean, some of you have seen him show up to your door, and he's a very manly, masculine man.
You almost like, should I answer the door for this guy? I don't know.
You're like, what a male courier. Yeah. So thanks guys for joining. We appreciate you guys being here. So I'm curious, and one thing I wanted to mention for our listeners watching YouTube live right now, feel free to comment. I know you guys are at this point. We got some from Miles and John and Mike Cook. So yeah, feel free to just chime in for anything. We just love talking to you guys. So, and it must be weird because this is our first, not really. I mean, like Adam did a little bit of like not live episodes, but he did a few that were like on YouTube. Right? And if you check our YouTube history, you'll see them. But there's something to being live, which is very different now.
Well, I miss cocktails with Cole.
That's true. The Raspberry Sunshine was quite the winner, in my opinion. I mean, it's a great drink.
Yeah. So, Cole, I am disappointed. Nice bedroom.
Yes, it is clean. well, no. So, wrong way. Heather just hopped on the bed right before we started going live, and so it is a little crinkly in the middle of the bed, but the bed is made.
Freaking Heather.
Yeah,
man.
So
let's cool. The bunny though.
Yes, John mentioned it. I knew we'd get something there. Oh, I can make that show up on the screen, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Cole mentioned. So Cole and I recorded yesterday, and we were talking about doing this. And Cole specifically said someone's going to mention the bunny.
Yeah, yeah, you'll see that in tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, Cole, what do you got on your buzz there? What do you got?
Good question. I have Redbreast single barrel.
Oh, cool. So I guess that's not just for movies. It's for anytime you're at a screen with whiskey,
anytime you're at a screen. Well, no. The Redbreast 12 was at the movie theater. Redbreast single barrel is. This is actually the driest version of Redbreast I've ever had, and it's still sweet, but it's like there's a. Sounds really weird to say this, but there's like a cottoniness to it. It's softer in a dry way. I guess that is a good way to put it. Cottony, softer and drier. Yeah. So
sorry, I got to keep checking my blind spot because my entry buzz is a little rum and coke because the Seahawks are on. Because I totally forgot
that it's like right now.
Yeah, my plan was to do these like between games, so it would kind of be like, hey, the first game's over, second game's begin. We'll kind of catch people after church.
Yeah,
between games, we can all kind of like tailgate together on a Sunday. Yeah. And I forgot about the schedule because it's the first game, so I got a little rum and coke. You know what else I'm having for my entry buzz that have found out is the best. So sometimes the best entry buzz, the buzz is bourbon today.
Oh yeah.
the buzz.
Bush's best original.
Yeah.
This is such a Bush's baked beans moment.
Oh, the best Bush's baked beans moment for sure.
So I want to hear from our listeners what they're entry buzzing in, if anything. But I could assume maybe John Hughes has an entry buzz before we get into the Stellum Rye.
So I, as we're waiting for some of those to come in, Cole, I got to admit, I searched high and low. I have no idea what happened to my chill filtered Glencairn. So I'm using it. I was like, well, you got to use the chill filtered Glencairn on the video.
I didn't realize. Yeah.
I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. So I got to go looking. I got to keep looking.
I didn't even think of it myself. I'm going with the stemmed Glencairns today.
Oh, Russell Wilson's been dropping some dimes.
Ooh.
John Hughes has been dropping some Driftless Glen single barrel proof.
So John, was that one of the ones we sent you?
I'm thinking so.
Oh, someone kindly sent to me. yeah, totally. Isn't that good? It's like candy, man. And the wintergreen, not the wintergreen, like the spearmint and like almost like a mentholy.
I was thinking it's cinnamony, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of cinnamon, but I would say it's
what was it? The Sam one. What was the Sam one?
What is it?
Mr. Sam.
Yeah, Mr. Sam. Oh, that was oaky, man.
Oh, you thought it was? I don't remember being oaky, but anyway.
Must take more prep time too. Robbie brought.
Yeah, you had to run to the garage and grab the can. The funny thing is, I bought these beans, so like it was like March 2020. My wife sent me to the grocery store. I was like, "Listen, if we're gonna be home for a while, just grab whatever."
Yeah,
grab a case of these Bush's baked beans, man.
Because
we have to roll that beautiful bean footage. So
yeah, exactly. There's so much. This is really dumb to say, but I feel like there's so much meat behind the Bush's baked beans joke now.
Oh man!
And maybe it has bacon in it. Maybe it's bacon bits within your Bush's beans.
I think there's seasoned with bacon and brown sugar. So speaking of brown sugar, I don't see him on right now, but I did.
Jerome.
Get my Is that what he calls himself?
No, I could see him calling himself that though.
Oh, he's like, yeah. Anyway, Madtown marketer Ben Klepsik sent us a package. I found
what a baller.
And I made the mistake of opening it in front of my children because within the package he sent me some slow poke candy, so I could have another note besides Werther's.
Yeah.
To tie to like brown sugar and caramels. And as you can tell, I opened it in front of my children. I got excited about the whiskey. They got excited about this.
Did you get to eat it?
I got a
okay, you got a bite or something.
Yeah. Finley wasn't a fan, but everybody else devoured it. So
that's good. I haven't opened mine yet because I'm still on my diet and I weigh in tomorrow. But yes,
is a slowpoke.
Oh, I think it's like 7 or something, and I only get 30 something a day.
No joke. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yes, Miles. This is my favorite Waterford glass. Lismore, I believe, if you're interested at all. But it's only like you can't buy it these days. It's only like what do you call it? Like antique stores you can find it at. But yes, that's my exciting Waterford glass. What was I thinking? So we're trying to keep this below 30 minutes. So why don't we, with our favorite listeners who already have some Stellum in their sample bottle via courier, why don't we do the old 3 pour? We'll do some. Oh yes, we got Joel Bradbury on the line, and he's drinking at 5:30 a.m. Joel, I am so sorry you're not. I assume you're not drinking Stellum with us because Tasmania is not as easy to courier. The courier has a hard time jumping across the sea. Let's just say that. Oh, we got Matt Porter on the line too. Oh, this is great. Welcome, Matt. So yeah, Matt's got a sample, and pretty much everyone, but sadly Joel Bradbury, which we appreciate his support nonetheless.
That being said, he's still a good-looking man.
Yeah,
all of you are 100%. Good-looking folks.
Yeah,
get your spouses on the live stream right now so we can tell them how darn good-looking you are.
Yeah, we'll prove it to them.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, if you're one of us, maybe have 2 glasses. I do one of of course the neat pour, and then I'll add water to it. And 1 sec, we got our Kentucky limestone water, which no one's ever seen on camera before. Wait, I'm not pouring this yet. I gotta wait for the right time. So I want to hear everyone's everyone's notes as we go along.
Yeah,
Feel free
let
to
us know.
comment. Feel free to hop in. No dumb comments. No insecure people. Just say what's on your mind. So I'll tell you one thing.
No dumb comments. Well, see you guys later.
No. I mean, like, there's no
I'm
such
out.
thing as a dumb comment. No. Yeah. And so one of the things is before I give this the full Matt job, I do want to say that when I was pouring this for all you guys, the Patreon listeners, this was like one of the craziest notes of cotton candy that I've ever gotten. But we'll see if that holds up after it was in a almost empty bottle for a month or so.
Stellum. Darn near killed him. What is the percentage on this?
Oh, yeah, this is like 116.2.
Okay, it's hitting hard.
Is it? You sipped it?
Yeah, I sipped. Well, you were talking a lot, Cole. I had to do something while you were talking. Jeez.
Yeah.
Just dumb responses. Yeah. Oh man, it feels hot to me, and I've had a fairly stiff rum and coke already. So, nose wise, I'm getting a lot of medicinal, a little bit of oak.
Yeah, I'm not getting as much cotton candy. I'm getting a little bit, but it's showing up on the mullets. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I'm getting a little cherries, similar to Miles Ferguson. But it's sad because I was really excited about this nose note of like cotton candy, but it's like barely there, if anything.
There's some sweetness there for sure. There's some sweetness. To me, I get a lot of maybe I get on board with the cherries. I'm thinking maybe like a cherry cough drop almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of where my medicinal meets cherry. Oh man. What are you getting on the palate, Cole? What do you got? Does it feel hot? To me, it
does feel hotter than even 116.
Mouth numbing for me.
But it's like bright in a hot way. Sometimes you'll get like a trench of swampy goodness. And this is not that. This is more so a bright alcohol, by volume. But yeah. Yeah, I agree with Miles. There is a little bit of cotton candy on the palate though. And it's like right up towards the front, but then it kind of burns a little bit, but it's not a bad burn. It's not like I don't know.
I'm just getting it. To me, this is really hot. I'm having on the palate, having trouble getting much out of it other than just heat.
Mm.
Oh man.
There's not a lot of oak.
I get a little bit of oak, like a decent.
Oh, really?
I don't usually get oak, so I would assume it's more oak than I usually get. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like too strong or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, the cotton candy actually, I think that's my one, and very many of you might disagree with me there. But I do think it's sweet. It's definitely sweet, but in a bright sweetness way, not like a brown sugary kind of way. It's almost like I don't know. Maybe I was drinking a caffeine-free Bang Energy. Look,
what's up with that thing?
Caffeine-free, and I can't even
funny,
backwards.
The only reason to drink something like that is to get the caffeine.
It's for the taste, man. I love the taste, and it's what do they call it? Sour Heads, which is a little bit of like candy, like almost like a lemon ball, but for I don't know. It's pretty good. Yeah, I barely knew her.
Lemon Head.
Yeah. Lemon Head. Okay. I think they're all the same product placement. I'm curious, guys. We only got one person who brought out some palate notes. What are you guys thinking?
That's our second product placement. Like this live stream
Bush's Baked
Beans and Bang caffeine-free energy drinks.
I'm actually gonna reach out to Bush's. I hope I do. And ask for a sponsorship. Be like, this episode is brought to you by Bush's Beans. Roll that beautiful Bush footage or whatever.
You hope you're able to reach out to him.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope I have the time, but it couldn't hurt. I mean, the Bush's guy and Duke would probably be very down to, yeah.
Campfire, yes. Camp Chef grills.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Red.
So I dropped my water.
Pine's not a bad note, John.
Seen anybody else drop water yet? But I dropped my water. and it's a lot softer for sure. Like it's not as intense.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Joel's sipping some Whistle Pig. That's good. At least, is it a rye or is it a bur? Oh, what am I asking? It's Whistle Pig. It's a rye. Silly me.
Yeah. So I'm still getting lots of medicinal for me.
It really muted it down with a little. I dropped like 2 or 3 waters or drops in here. And remember, was it you, Robbie, that was it the episode where we drank the Rogue Spirits Dead Guy whiskey? And I go, Robbie, how much do you think we pour in a typical episode? Is that you?
Yeah, that was I. We were in the middle of a good time, and I just filled up a Glencairn for you.
No, it's all good because I mean normally we drink easily less than 2 ounces. So,
John, I assume you're talking about the spicy mouthfeel with the water. It is definitely spicy with the water. Neat for me was burning, but I definitely get a spice, like a pepper, like almost peppery spice with it. Mouthfeel wise, man, I got to pour a little bit more to get more water. I'm not getting oily, but I wasn't thinking that off the top of my head. But
there is a candiness to it, I think, especially with a little bit of water in it. Like just that bright sweetness, like a hard candy. But I'm not. Yeah, I actually kind of like it with the water. I think it brings out that cotton candy note I was talking about.
I'm not getting super sweet. I'm not getting super sweet.
Really? No, I am.
Like, to me, it's just spicy, like just that spicy peppery, which I'm enjoying. I don't know if I would always enjoy it, but I'm liking it on this. The spicy, it's definitely better than neat for me for sure.
For sure. Yeah, which is surprising. Is anyone like loving this less than the neat? Because I actually am digging this. I'm curious what the water or the ice will bring.
I can see the oily to it. Change the mouthfeel a little bit there for sure.
Yeah, good point, Sean.
Yeah, for me, this is definitely just peppery spicy, which before it was just too hot to really pull anything out. And this is just that spicy pepperiness.
We're really differing on this.
We are.
Yeah, which I dig.
And that's okay.
We should do a vote. How many people think Robbie's more right and how many people think I'm more right? I actually wouldn't be surprised if more people sided with Robbie here.
I would be more surprised if more people side with you. That's just,
Yeah. Flavored sponge sugar, John. Guys, this is awesome. Like we're eating this up while you guys are here. And we're so grateful to
this is something we've been looking forward to.
And
it's nice just to connect with you guys. Glad you're all here. Sure. Thanks for making it. The other thing, if you have a better idea, my thought is Sunday again, kind of tailgate, hang out, get ready for the second NFL game, get home from church, chill, kind of a thing. So.
Hey, bus driver, if Matt Porter's still on the line, drop that cue.
Our favorite bus driver.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Oh man,
in terms of past jobs.
Yeah, bus drivers in demand right now. Like,
I've really?
Had students waiting an hour and a half for buses after school lately up here. It's been crazy. So Matt, if your wife can get a job over here in Idaho, man, there's plenty of bus driving jobs, and
seriously,
sign them. Ooh,
yeah. Sean Crow CRO has the cutest little profile pic or whatever.
Let's just point out it's his dog, not just him.
Oh yeah. I mean, he is a very photogenic man. Where's what's his name? Why am I blanking on the guy's name? The photogenic baby. What's that?
His wife had the baby.
Yes. Why am I forgetting his name? Oh man.
Drew
Toland. Where's Drew Toland when you need him? Talk about photogenic man. And baby and wife.
The ice, I put a tiny piece of ice. I gotta get a little bit more there because it melted pretty quick. There is a really good spice to this. John Hughes calling people out 8 watching 7 live.
We appreciate that, John. And we're gonna be doing this a lot more. And we're actually we're actually thinking of starting to record, at least start video recording our podcast episodes and then releasing both on YouTube and on our podcast venues. But we might do some live. But we're not going to we're not going to attend to the comments if we were to do regular episodes with live streaming. But that might be fun. Who would be down for that? Raise your hand if you'd be down for that.
I guess. Dude, oh man. The next step to get us all on a call. So in my head, I just envision at some point just meeting up with a bunch of people.
Oh yeah. Once we break, so $1,000 on Patreon, and I'll butt chug a Macallan, maybe like $5,000, and then we'll meet up somewhere, and that'll be fun. No promises with that 5,000 number yet. Ooh, Sean's got his hand up.
Just curious, like, did it make anyone else's colder? Because it did in mine. Like, it's typical for us to get that, but
checks out this time.
I get a little more corn, a little bit of sweet corn with ice on it. Like the sweetness shows up a little brighter for me.
I didn't even know you could do emojis. I guess I knew that on YouTube's. But if anyone knows, Matt Porter knows.
So John, we were talking about the butt chug on the recording yesterday. And I told Cole, I was like, you know what, like the worst case scenario, Cole butt chugs
literally yesterday, yeah.
And he's like, this is the best way to experience.
Yeah, this is the only way to experience whiskey.
Our pre-talk is like, do you have your ice? Do you have your water? Do you have your butt funnel? And
I guess that's a better way. So if it's gonna happen, which I'm a man of my word, we will have to get a butt funnel because
you don't want to use your regular funnel.
You don't want to use the regular the bottle.
Here's the thing, like truth be told, like Cole dying is not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is we really like it a lot. Like
and then we're that channel or that like podcast. It's like these guys try it a whole different way.
Miles brings up a good point. It really did increase in volume.
That's true. And it's not bad. I actually dig this. With ice. I don't know if it's better than the water pour, but it's not bad. A good rye should do well with a little bit of ice.
So I think order my favorites. Neat is my least favorite, which rarely ever comes out that way. But I'm loving butt funnel. It could be an enema. It is. Yeah. Oh man, could we get sponsored for a whiskey bidet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can assure you already that's going to be unpleasant.
I'll be honest, though. I think saying, can we get sponsored for a whiskey bidet is quite literally the Bush's baked beans moment.
Moment of the day. We should do that every episode. Be like, I believe this just cut it for the Bush's moment of the episode.
Anyway, so ice for me is sweeter, a little more corn. That I can see where you guys are going when you get that cotton candy on it. I like I like water, then ice, then neat.
I love Miles's comment. Yeah.
Baller.
Yep. The word of the day.
Man. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you guys loving? Water, iced, neat.
Yeah, we want to hear that. And if you got a little space in that comment, also maybe your score out of 10. I think I have mine. Let me just drink it one more little pour.
What we're asking for some feedback too. One thing we like to do with these is the bottle. We like to not do the best job at it because we quite frequently screw it up. But what are you hoping for? It could be a personal thing. It could be the show thing. It could be whatever.
Yeah. What are you hoping for?
What are you hoping for? Because we're about to close out here in the next couple minutes. Mm-hmm. Just want to know. Tell us your hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a radio show host right now.
Welcome, listeners. I don't know. We kind of always do that every time. One time back in the day.
We didn't open that way. We didn't do our open.
Yeah, we should have. Next time.
It's got to be there. It's going to be like, welcome to Chill Filter, the podcast where we are all the live cast.
We are whiskey.
We're all drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
Because we all have to.
And you probably should.
Shouldn't.
Should. Bizarro.
Bizarro. All right, cool. So what's your favorite here?
I mean, water's my favorite here, and I'm gonna give it. I don't know. Do you have a score formulated yet? Because I don't want to sway anyone else. Yeah. Everyone, set that score on your mind.
Yeah, I got an idea. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Okay, I got one too. I like water the most, but I am gonna say I'm gonna give this an 8.1.
Okay.
The reason I give Ben Klepsig's on the video now, or on the comments now. So welcome, Ben. I don't think this one cracked 9 at all. I don't even think it's a high 8. I think it's a low 8. I think the best thing it had going for it was a little bit of that cotton candy or the flavored spun sugar. But I am not sold on this. I don't think I'll get another bottle, at least with this release, because this is a batch. Yeah.
Can I have 1 second here to yell at my children?
Yell at your children.
Judy, hold on. I'm busy.
I love you, but I'm busy. Okay. Joel's. We got an 8 minutes. From Ben.
Oh my gosh.
Joel reviewed his Whistle Pig. And then we got Sean hopped on with a 7 out of 10. Ice Pour is his favorite.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, but I could see that. Yeah.
7.9, 8. Nice.
What do you think, Miles?
I like this. I would definitely. So how much is it a bottle again?
I believe it was around 50-60 range.
Okay. It's a little bit it's a little bit higher than I would pay for something like, well, yeah, I think it's about right where, I mean, $40 I'd pay for something like I would probably do this. I'm going 7.6. Hits a lot of good notes with the water. That pepper, like if I want something peppery like that, if that's really something I'm looking for, I would go for this. But honestly, I think I would probably go for more. There's a lot of other ryes I would probably go for before I would spend the money on this. So
yeah. I mean, I was if I'm gonna pay that range, I'm gonna get a what is it? Willet Family Estate 4-year rye for sure.
I probably should have muted John, but oh golly, these kids these days, I tell you. No, my wife's out of town this weekend, and I've twice recorded something.
Oh, this today too? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, she gets back tomorrow. So
you're like, Jody, take care of yourself.
Wipe your own butt.
That reminds me of the episode or that movie called Fistful of Quarters or whatever.
Yeah, King of Kong.
And he's like beating the game of Donkey Kong, and he's like, kid, give me a second. You wipe your own butt. He wasn't that mean about it, but yeah.
Oh, you're saying I was super mean. Awesome. Hopes of whatever you hope for. We're about to close out here. We got a couple of minutes. Whatever you hope for in any Oh, Cole is quick on the keyboard there.
Quick on the draw.
I didn't even know you were typing, Cole.
Yeah, here and there.
Wait a minute. When we're recording, are you talking to people behind my back?
I'm just texting your daughter Junie. Be like, hey, how's your day been?
Oh man.
Send her a phone via courier. Could you imagine one day all your girls are gonna have a cell phone and you're gonna be worried sick?
It's funny. Like Amara always says, so we got Amara a flip phone. It's like, we don't need all that mess that comes with that yet. Just prove us trustworthy with that.
Yeah.
Always be like, when I get a real phone, and we're like, you have a real phone.
Yeah.
But like, it's funny because it's a flip phone. She's got to do like the whole T9 thing, but it's like, hit.
I remember that T9 days.
Oh my gosh. So
I was really late to the game, and I was a senior in high school, and I have no comparison to what you had, Robbie. You probably had to buy your own first phone.
How old were you when you got your first cell phone? I was a sophomore in college when I got my first one. So
when they have cell phones,
that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
And like some of the, we got what was it? Like some advice we got was like, one of the best things you can do is have a cell phone so you can take it away as a punishment. So yeah, losing a cell phone will
privilege punishment.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, you're not
40s, the 1940s, or when you were in your 40s. Miles isn't that old.
What did you just say? 40s or 1940s?
No, I know that was a joke about the 1940s, but Miles isn't that old. So yeah, I mean, let's get at least one hope before we close it out. Oh wait, we got Joel Bradbury hopped in. You ready to kind of close it out, Robbie, or anything more you want to say?
No, man. Hey, I just want to say thanks, guys, for showing up. Appreciate it. Like, honestly, I think, especially over this last year, one of the biggest parts of this podcast was just hanging out with my buddy Cole. And then as the week went along, hearing from all you guys. So really just appreciate your support. Appreciate you being here. It makes my day. So for sure. Thanks for showing up, guys. Cole, you got anything else you want to say?
I hope that everyone noticed the bunny in the background.
Cole, I hope that I don't have to miss the next Seahawks game to record this, but I'd be happy to do so.
I hope that one day America isn't silly with their exporting laws, so I get to drink along with you guys, says Joel.
And I hope that Mark O'Laughlin gets to drink in person with Cole again.
And I hope to find more Nika straight from the barrel, or not straight from the barrel, from the barrel, as he actually wrote, Ben.
Okay. And I think that's all we hope for.
I think that's all we got.
Other than, I hope our love of spirits
lifted yours. I was big into the wink, so I had
cool winked. I thinked. Yeah. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Check out tomorrow's episode, and we'll let you know when the next one happens, guys. Thanks for joining.
Yep. Thanks all you Patreon people. And if you're not on Patreon, get on Patreon. Patreon.com/chillfiltered. We'll see you guys later. Bye.